Shedeur Sanders almost throws to the wrong person after getting confused by a swarm of kids at the park. The Cleveland Browns quarterback took some time off of practice to get out into the community. With the preseason only a couple of weeks away, NFL teams are ramping up their training camp activities in order to set up position battles and get everyone ready for game action. While there are countless storylines around the league, the Cleveland Browns quarterback competition has dominated the national media conversation ever since Shedeur Sanders was drafted. No one is quite sure how it will play out. Odds are on Kenny Pickett starting, Joe Flacco backing him up, and Dylan Gabriel and Sanders competing for third string. The team likely won't keep 4 quarterbacks, so Sanders' future in Cleveland is up in the air at the moment. Despite that, the quarterback is doing everything right in the community to become a fan favorite. That includes throwing passes to dozens of children at a nearby park during his off time. Sanders was caught on video running a play with an inordinate amount of kids running routes and defending. It was pure chaos, and Sanders was flustered in the pocket. He jokingly exclaimed, "There's too many people, I can't see." There was too much going on for Sanders to complete passes, including a long ball that was close to being caught. Sanders expressed his frustration with not completing the deep pass, but the goal remained: connect with the community. Sanders has certainly done a lot of that since being drafted by the Browns. Whether Sanders earns a roster spot or not, he has already left a mark on the city of Cleveland. No cameras, no microphones, just a hoodie, some joggers, and a pair of well-worn sneakers as he wandered through City Park in Denver, hoping to clear his head after a tough week of film sessions and drills. The air was crisp with early autumn, and the leaves made a dry symphony under his steps. He had just wanted a quiet walk. What he got instead was absolute mayhem. "Yo, is that Shedeur Sanders?" A sharp voice cracked through the breeze, unmistakably kid-aged and loud enough to cut through concrete. The phrase might as well have been a fire alarm. Within seconds, Shedeur found himself swarmed, not by media or scouts or even fans his own age, but by a small army of kids, 10 or 20 deep, of all shapes and sizes, rushing him like he just announced free ice cream and Xboxes. "Throw me one, Shedeur," Shedeur said. "Huh? Oh, throw me one," Shedeur said. "No, over here. I'm open. I'm open. Like a 7-Eleven." He laughed, trying to catch up with the chaos. Someone had produced a football out of nowhere, possibly conjured from the ether, and soon it was in his hands. His instincts took over. His feet shifted into position, fingers spiraling around the laces. The familiar weight of the ball calmed him for a second. Then he looked up. There were children everywhere. Some were actually running routes. Others were doing what they thought were routes. Some just flailed wildly in open space, like confused soccer players in a football dream. At least 3 were tackling each other without the ball involved. It was gridiron anarchy. Shedeur scanned the field, if you could call the grassy patch a field. He saw one kid with shockingly clean footwork and a sharp post cut. Okay, future cornerback, no doubt. Another kid was dancing in place, waving his arms in slow motion, pretending to be Odell Beckham Jr. Then he saw it, the perfect target. A kid with crisp form, sticky-looking gloves, and laser focus was cutting across the middle, timing it right, calling out once but not too much. Shedeur pulled his arm back, eyes locked in, and then it happened. From the left, his blind side, another kid popped up, same build, same color shirt. Another. Holden Brack. Same build, same color shirt. A twin of confusion. He darted across the same line, just a yard behind the first, mouth open, mid-shout. "Yo, I'm open!" And for a half second, Shedeur's world collapsed. His quarterback brain ran a lightning-fast calculation. Wait, was that the same kid? Did he double back? Was that a fake out? His instincts twitched. The ball left his hand, and it was almost a disaster. He'd thrown it, perfect spiral, perfect pace, right at the wrong kid, the one who wasn't ready, the one now half-turned, eyes wide like he just spotted a UFO. "Duck," someone screamed. Too late. The ball zipped past the kid's ear, narrowly missing a full-head collision. It thudded into the ground behind him with a slap. For a second, the whole park froze. Then the kids exploded in laughter. "Bro, you almost threw it to Marcus. He had no idea. Headshot, Call of Duty style. You good, Marcus? You almost got drafted by accident." Shedeur doubled over, laughing so hard his knees nearly gave. Even Marcus, stunned and red-faced, grinned, and picked up the ball. Next time, give me a heads up, he said. I thought you were someone else, Shedeur replied, holding up his hands. Y'all out here cloning each other. I need name tags or something. From that moment on, it was chaos turned harmony. The swarm turned into a pop-up training camp led by Coach Sanders himself. He split them into two teams, Team Prime versus Team Heat, and took turns drawing plays in the dirt, teaching how to square hips, tuck the ball, and call a clean audible without sounding like a cartoon character. He even pulled Marcus aside. You ever played slot receiver? Shedeur asked. Marcus nodded. I like playing wherever the ball's going. Well, Shedeur said, grinning, next time I might actually hit you in the head. Keep your eyes open, man. The sun dipped lower, casting a golden hue over the makeshift field, but the energy stayed electric. Parents on nearby benches looked up from their phones. Joggers slowed to watch. Phones came out. The quarterback, who almost made the wrong throw, had just made the right kind of day. By the time he waved goodbye, hands were sore from high fives, and at least 3 kids asked him if he could sign their forehead. One offered his homework folder. As Shedeur walked away, ball tucked under his arm, he shook his head and chuckled. Almost threw a pick six to a 10-year-old, he muttered. Gotta add that to the playbook. And somewhere in that park, among cleats and laughter and secondhand spirals, a group of kids walked a little taller, each thinking maybe, just maybe, they caught a pass from greatness. Or at least, almost did.